Burial, burial, burial is my school. Best education reservoir for young learners just like me. Burial,
Hello viewers, good morning or good day. I'm Mrs. Omas. I'll be your tutor for today, and as usual, our subject is agricultural science. I hope the last topic was very interesting. So I want you to join me in a very jolly ride as we proceed in another beautiful topic, an interesting topic for today. Now, today we're going to be dealing with factors of agricultural production. I promise it to be an interesting topic. Now, you may want to ask, what are the factors of agricultural production? Remember, we're dealing with JS1. I know that in your primary section, you must have touched this topic between grades 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I know you must have touched this topic. We just want to go into it in a little bit deep into it once more. I know some of you that must have touched it. You will have an idea of what I'm talking about. Now, for those of you that you've not been taught, it's a very good opportunity for us to learn and rub minds together on what factors of production is all about. Okay, now, what are factors of production? These are simply what we look at before we go into any agricultural production. There are just some certain factors that we need to consider before we go into any agricultural production. Talking about your land, your labor, your entrepreneur, and your good management practice. Okay, yeah, I know you're coming there now, you're having an idea of what I'm talking about. So those are just the major key things that we need to take note of before we embark on any agricultural production. Now, say for instance, you want to be a farmer. You need land, you need money, you need people to work for you. You also need a good management system for you to run your farm very well. Okay, let's take the definition of factors of production on the board. All right. Okay, we're talking about factors of agricultural production, and from what we have on the board, following our definition, it says that factors of production refers to all economic activities which result in the creation of goods and services. We can also use that definition to define the word production. It also refers to all the economic activities which result in the creation of goods and services. Now we're going to connect that to a farmer. Now, a farmer. These are all he needs to do and what he needs to have before embarking on any journey called farming, whatever farming, animal husbandry, crop farming, and all that. Okay, now I've listed these factors on the board. Number one, we have land. Well, of course, we know that land is very important. That is where we'll build our farm buildings and our farm structures. We plant on the land and we rear animals too on land. Okay, we have labor. Yeah, this has to do with bringing in people to do our work for us. Well, if I have a very large expanse of land and I want to use it for farming, you don't expect me, or I don't expect you to do all the job yourself. You need people to do that work for you. Okay, capital. Yeah, this is very important. Talking about money to buy our input, our seeds, our farm implement. Well, of course, to buy our land. Okay, this is number 4. We have management. The good management system, or what we call entrepreneur. All right, this is very key if we have to carry out our farming very well. This is very key. It's very important. Okay, you have to have a good management system. You have to plan the thing very well. You have to plan very well. You have to know that at so time I'm planning, at so time I'm harvesting. These are the people who are harvesting. There's a number of crops we've harvested, the dates, farm records, and everything. Everything comes under the management and entrepreneur. Now, the last but not the least I want to include here is water. Okay, water. This is very important. It's very important. Talking about animal husbandry, you need water to give to your livestock to drink. You also need water for your crops to grow well. Let's take down some few notes as regards to this point. Remember, we're still talking about the factors of production, and we're starting with land. We say land refers to where productive activities such as growing crops, rearing of animals, and establishment of farmsteads etc. are carried out. So we have different types of farmsteads. Farmsteads are farm structures, farm buildings, farm houses, farm offices, what refers to as farmsteads. Now, land has characteristics. I've been able to jot down a few of the characteristics on the board. There are more than this. Land is one of the factors of production. Yes, you have to know that land is one of the factors of production. We need land before we can carry out anything in terms of like I said, in terms of crop farming or animal husbandry. Okay, it is a free gift of nature. Yeah, it's a free gift of nature or a natural resource. Nobody created it. It was created by God. And we explore these creations to make use of whatever we want to make use of it. Okay, land is immobile. It doesn't move. Okay, land doesn't move. Well, of course, and my science students will tell me that, yeah, Mr. Mars, the earth moves. Yes, but land doesn't move. And it's a fixed factor. It is a fixed factor. And the reward for land is what? Rent. The reward for land is rent. Okay, I can have a land and I decide to rent it out and I get money. Okay, the next factor of production we're going to be looking at is labor. Labor. Labor refers to all forms of productive human effort put into or utilized in production. You know, I told you that before we can start anything, we need people to work for us and they fall under labor. Let's talk about characteristics of labor. So labor is one of the factors of production. That's always key. Now, in terms of your exams, your NECO, your WAEC, when they ask you characteristics of labor, you don't forget to point out, make the examiner know that the factor you're listing, the first thing you point out, that the first point you give them is that you make them know that you know that that's a factor of production. Okay, and number two, the reward for labor is wage or salary. Well, of course, when people come to work for us, we know that we have to pay them for their services. Okay, number three is it is mobile. It is mobile and has feelings and cannot be used anyhow. Yeah. Some of our entrepreneurs or some people that are in management will know this, that whenever they create laws or whenever they form any law or policy, a human being is said to react either in a positive way or in a negative way. And the next one we're going to be looking at is capital. Capital includes all man-made productive assets which are used in production. All man-made, not just money this time. Now, all the factors of production cannot be carried out without capital. We need money for all other factors of production to function very well. And we're going down, we look at the characteristics of capital. We say it is a factor of production. Okay, it does not depreciate, but it appreciates. It does not depreciate, but it appreciates. Okay. Well, the point of correction there, we're talking about capital. I earlier said that it does not depreciate or appreciate. No, let's correct ourselves. It can appreciate and it can also depreciate. What do I mean by that? Say, for instance, you go to the market and you're a seller. You want to shop and you go to the market to buy some things. Now, these prices, they fluctuate. Now, there are times you go to the market, you buy your goods, you don't spend much money, then you get more goods. And there are times you also go to the market with huge sum of money and what you're able to buy from the market are few goods. That means to say that capital can depreciate, and it can also appreciate. Okay, well, of course, if you're very conversant with the stock market, you will know that there are times when it goes up and when it comes down, talking about the gains and the losses. Okay, we're talking about the third one is sources of capital. Includes personal savings. Okay, yeah, we can save our money personally if we want to embark on any types of agricultural production. We can save our money. We can go to banks to get loans. Yeah, we can go to banks to get loans. We can approach government agencies for support, and we can also join any good cooperative society to get funds for our agricultural production. Okay, let's continue with the explanation of some of these factors. Okay, we're still talking about the factors of production, and here we're moving to management, or what I would like to call a good management system. Not just any kind of management, a good management system. Okay, management refers to the person or group of persons who coordinates. Okay, now this is very key when it comes to management, who coordinates, organizes, and controls the use of other factors of production. What do I mean by that? Now, in order for us to run our farm very well, We need people like what you like to call the managers. Okay, you need assistant manager, you need an accountant, you need a cashier, you need workers. Now, all of these come together to form what we call the management team for the efficient running of the farm. Now, if this is not done, you find out that at the end of the day, you'll be having loopholes or lapses in your account records, in your production records, in your sales records. Yeah, you'll be having loopholes if all those are not put in place. Now, one of them, we arrange this in hierarchy, and one of them reports to the other. And they also check each other for the effective management of our farm. Okay, now management has characteristics. Number one, we say it is involved in decision making. It is involved in decision making. Decisions like, okay, at so time, there's a number of inputs that we have to put into the farm, inputs like our seedlings. Okay, this is a number of implements that we're going to buy, implements like farm tools. Are they going to be simple farm tools, or are they going to be heavy machineries that we're going to use in our farm? Okay, take for instance, if you're doing fishery, what are the quantity or the number of fingerlings that you're going to buy in order for you to start your fish production? Okay, now those are the key decisions you're going to take. Now, under decision making, we have to take note of wages, or what you call salaries for your workers. How much can you pay? How many in terms of workforce or humans will you be able to manage? Well, of course, we don't want to employ people that we cannot pay. Okay, now you have to take note of that. Okay, number two, we say it determines the level of pay of wages. I've said that before. The management, they are the ones that determine the level of pay or wages. Okay, well, of course, you know that the person up there will earn higher than the one below. I told you that these things are arranged in terms of hierarchy. Okay, number three, we say management reward is profit. Yes, this is very key. Now, for someone that's an entrepreneur, what comes to the mind of the person when setting up a business is profit. Yeah, we also look at factors like trying to please customers and all that, branding and packaging and all that. But the aim of setting up a business is to make profit. Well, of course, we will not be smiling when we run at losses. Okay, number four is it coordinates and controls the other factors of production. It coordinates. Well, this is a tool that coordinates all other factors of production. Okay, now the last one I would like to talk about is water. Water. So water is a universal solvent that is used for agricultural production. Okay, e.g., we use water for feeding our livestock, watering of plants, washing of feeding and drinking troughs. All right. Cleaning of farmsteads. I think that farmsteads can be farm structures, farm building, farm offices, okay, etc. Now, how can we get water? There are so many ways we can get water. From the pond, from the stream, from rain, or if we are so financially buoyant, we can as well dig a borehole in our farm. Okay, that one will help us a lot. We can also site our farm close to a water body. That one you have to go for irrigation. Okay, I hope the journey has been fun, and I know we've learned a lot when it comes to factors of production. We said that factors of production, number one, we talked about the land, we talked about labor, we talked about capital, and the management system, and the last but not the least, we also mentioned water. Okay, I'd like to give you something to do for me. You write that down and bring it to school for me to see. I know it's going to be very simple. All right, let's go. Okay, here we have your assignment on the board, and it says explain what you understand by these factors of production. Explain what you understand by these factors of production. Here we have labor, B, land, C, capital, and D, entrepreneur. Okay, I just want you to write short notes under them and submit to me when you're done, as soon as possible. I know it's a child's play for you. It's very simple. Okay, I hope we've had a very jolly ride, and I hope the lesson has been very interesting. I still remain your tutor, Miss Omas. Have a nice time. Stay safe. Stay well. Be good. Okay, till I come your way next time again. Bye.